Today is the global AMA of XANA Metaverse. Welcome everyone. Thank you for attending in this weekend. Let's have some fun time for around like 40 to 50 minutes. So let me start from our update what happened to XANA Metaverse project last week. We just finished our Circle 2 of staking session. This is the process of staking XETA token, which is the primary native token of XANA Metaverse. This allows you to stake the XETA token, and we prepare the various rewards every month. We just finished a cycle 2 of it, and now is the time for you to join the raffle. Past 2 weeks, you have a time to stake the XETA token to gather the tickets. After you gather those tickets, starting yesterday, this 48 hours, please don't forget to join the raffle with all of the ticket. This is a manual process because those ticket is managed fully on-chain. So we have no control against it. So please don't forget you are the one who need to trigger to join the raffle with the ticket. So please don't forget for that. And we're gonna announce the winners around a week after this raffle sessions. So please make sure and stay tuned for the announcement in next week. This time, some of you guys will get the actual XANA Metaverse land as a reward and XANA Genesis NFT as a reward. Other than that, you have available NFTs, XANA Land discount ticket, you have an in-app currency, and you have a whitelist, many more. That's gonna be the reward, and we're gonna announce the winners next week. So please make sure to join the raffle, okay? Don't forget, we still have 24 hours ahead. So make sure to do it in these 24 hours, okay? And another update is we finally update XANA Builder. Oh my god, this took us so long time to update because that was like a challenge for the XANA Builder to upload directly the world which users created straight to the XANA Metaverse mobile app. That was tough process, but we finally made it. So now, all of the world that you create in this XANA Builder, whenever your land is ready, you can push it to your land, and other users in XANA Metaverse app can start visiting the world you create. That is such a fantastic experience and so much exciting process. So make sure now you need to have a XANA Metaverse Alpha Pass NFT to log in to this XANA Builder. Anybody can download, but to start logging in, you need the Alpha Pass. And after this test section, maybe somewhere in the next month, we're gonna open this to everyone. So this is probably the last 1 month for this testing before make it fully public. So if you want to join now early than others, then please get the XANA Metaverse Alpha Pass to start using this world builder. And we prepared one huge event. The name is the Best Metaverse World Builder Contest. We're gonna choose the best world of the month to give the rewards. I think the top rewards will be like $500 of the XETA token or USDT, or we can figure out. But that's gonna be the reward. And we also prepare like limited NFTs and another whitelist of our next release and many more. So we're gonna have various rewards, and we're gonna probably give the rewards to the maximum 10 creators who is joining this first competition. You guys probably have around 1 month to create the world. So please try. We're gonna figure out how to judge the best reward. Maybe we can make it on time. We can probably test open that for the other users to start visiting it without purchasing the land, because this is a contest. So we can allow user to, like actually coming in various worlds that you guys create, and we can calculate like how many visit each world gains, and we're gonna hear the users' feedback to decide top 10 worlds. So that's gonna be super exciting process, and I can't wait to visit the world you guys create because I know you guys are so creative. That can be so much fun. And this update, we also added more than 400 objects. The object is something like trees or road or like building or mountains or like skies or any kind of those like various assets for you to line up in XANA Builder. You can assemble those kind of assets to start building any genre of the world that you want. The last session, we only have somewhere around like 100 objects, but this time we gained a lot more. So you can start creating the various types of the world this time. That is another interesting part. And we are trying hard to improve the UI, UX according to your opinions. This time we implemented a little bit, but the next version of the update, we're gonna focus more on the UI, UX side for you guys to start using it more easier. So this time is like more like adding the assets and the upload function to the XANA Metaverse. We focus on that. So that is the update for XANA Builder and its competition. That's very exciting. Next update we had is NFTDUEL. We released a new version of the NFTDUEL that included a dynamic camera mode, which follows your all of the actions during the battle. But we have two kind of opinions from the DAO member. Some of the members who really enjoyed it because it looks really cool and it looks like something that you've never seen before in any kind of card game. So that is very advanced, the camera movement. But some of guys feel like a little bit drunk because it's like so aggressive. So we're gonna implement the on and off switcher, so that if you want to just focus on the fight without caring about the visuals or cameras, we're gonna have an option for you to turn that camera off, so that it's gonna be the stable camera right from the top to shoot arenas, so like you can fully focus on the battle. And if you want to enjoy more battle and excitement, 3D environment and stuff, then you can turn that on. Okay, so that's gonna be next update. Probably we will need around a week to implement this function. So we follow the DAO members' opinion. So like we just hold to start the event a little bit like a week or so on to give us some more time to this update. Okay, so according to this update, it's gonna be around the middle or the end of the next week. Then we can start the test league season 2 right after that. So that is the update for NFTDUEL. We also enable the casual matching mode. This function allows you to start playing the game unlimited times without caring about league point. It can be useful for your practice, and it can be useful for play with your friends and so on. Because once the league starts, you only have 5 times per day to join the league to make sure everyone fight under the same conditions. So if you want to play more or practice more than 5 times, then you can choose the casual matching mode. And once you're ready and jump to the actual league, you will fight for the league point. You will choose the arena league mode. Okay, so we have a 2 league mode now. That was another update. And the next update, we're gonna focus on the abilities. So that starting around level 4 card, the card will have abilities so that you can use special skills to make the battle more interesting. We're gonna focus this function for the next. And at the same time, we'll already start developing the mobile version. That is something that you guys really wanted, so we are trying to push the schedule to much earlier. We cannot promise still to announce like when the release is gonna be exactly, but next month, definitely. Within the next month, like I can promise. We are trying to make it even earlier. More users joining, the league's gonna be more exciting. So that is our next target, to have a mobile version. That is it for the NFTDUEL update. Next update will be the XANA Genesis. Oh my god, XANA Genesis performing amazing. Oh, I'm just watching the stats right now. Last week, the floor price became almost over 0.24 or 0.25. And last week, around this time, I don't exactly remember, but that was somewhere around 0.15 or 16, somewhere around that, right? And in this 1 week, it glows a lot. It almost like gains 0.1 ETH more. And this happened, I believe, because of this AI chat application. And this is a super early version of the AI chat application. It's gonna have so much more updates afterwards. So this is a very, very, very early version, but it's still very exciting. They're really intelligent enough to answer any kind of question. So you can try out to ask like, really fun question or like even sexy question or romantic questions or whatever, and to enjoy like what she's gonna answer to you. Okay, and the amazing part is once users are playing this application, they have to have the XANA Genesis in the wallet. So it drastically decreased the listing percentage for the XANA Genesis to get listed in the OpenSea. So that means it's gonna have a less sale pressure. That makes the price to be easier to go up. So that is another great side effect of this XANA Genesis AI chat application. That exactly worked really well as we planned. So that is why this floor price went up. So now, yes, this is 0.24, but this is not financial advice. But I still personally believe, compared to global top NFT collections, this is still super cheap. This is like such amazing visual, like a super cool NFTs, Japanese style, like pretty girls, futuristic girl style. And on top of that, that's alive. That has a life. That's gonna speak and that's gonna answer to you and it's gonna talk to you. Like we don't know like such kind of NFTs, and this is really revolutionary and it's really advanced. So we believe like the valuation of this XANA Genesis is not like this. So let's see. It's just like a matter of time for more people to know about XANA Genesis. I'm so confident that once more people know about this one, then it can fly higher. That's what I think about XANA Genesis. And we're gonna constantly update this AI engine. More they talk to you and more they get more knowledges, then it's gonna become smarter and smarter. So it's gonna be automatically improved themselves, and we also give more algorithms to make it even much more smarter. That will definitely increase the quality of the AI engines. That's the first thing. And the second thing, we are preparing the animation patch and the voice patch for XANA Genesis. So it's gonna actually talk to you by the voice. and it's gonna react to you according to your message that you're gonna talk to her. If you make her mad, then she's gonna get mad, and if you make her laugh, and she's gonna smile. That's so exciting. I can't stop excitement. This is really advanced, and it's almost like my dream to have this kind of partner in the metaverse. And this upcoming era, this kind of existing AI partner will be the mandatory. It's gonna be a must-have item for every single person. Now, I think many of you guys already start using the Siri or like Alexa and like those kind of AI engines, right? But now is the time to make it more personalized. You will need your personalized friend. You will need a personalized supporters. You will need a personalized secretaries, or even you will need a virtual girlfriend. So that is the future I am drawing in my mind. Time goes by, more people start adopting AI, and we will be the very, very first AI NFTs which adopted for everyone's life. That's how exciting it is. So that's the update of XANA Genesis, and we are working on these new patches. Next week, we're gonna definitely upload more and more examples of this XANA Genesis voice patch demos and the animation demos, so that you guys gonna have a more clear images that what kind of future that XANA Genesis bring. And another amazing function is that we will releasing the XANA Land, and this XANA Genesis will support the XANA Land to be able to stake just like a XETA token to get those rewards. So that is another great function of XANA Genesis. Let's talk about the XANA Land. We also updated the XANA Land informations last week, and that included which areas we're gonna release in this first launch of XANA Land. That includes primary sales for our early adopter community members and the whitelisted members, and that whitelist will be available for XANA from the XANA staking rewards. And our partner sales. But partner will be the top global exchanges that is listing our tokens, and they're gonna support us to release XANA Land as well. So that's gonna be very interesting, because the multiple exchanges start pushing the XANA Land at the same time in this campaign period. So that's gonna bring a lot of attentions from the market, and that's a great thing for the XANA Land. Okay, and we're planning the best to make it happen in the end of this month, somewhere around 30th September. But we are still not sure. We are trying to organize all the schedules with the partners, but still we're aiming to have that. And a week before, we're gonna start massive market campaigns. That's gonna definitely increase the XANA's recognitions in this crypto market and NFT market for sure. So that's what we are planning in this month. Okay, and after that, people will start realizing, I have XANA Land, but wait a minute, we can stake the XANA Land because I already have XANA Land, and other than creating the world, we want to do something, right? Let's get a passive income. What is a passive income? Oh, we can stake XANA Land, just like XETA token. But wait, to stake the XANA Land, we need a XANA Genesis. So that's going to also create a demand for XANA Genesis. So it's totally win-win situation. XANA Genesis want to have a land, and the land want to have a XANA Genesis. That is a really great plan. I think that many of you guys are already XANA Genesis holder, so you can expect this is coming very soon. Okay, so that is our plan for XANA Genesis and XANA Land. Okay, and let me go through some of the market stats. I saw the really interesting stats today. Some of you guys are aware that XETA token moon sometimes in the last week, and that gathered a lot of attentions from the market. I'm really happy about that. Even though it went the moon and come back to the earth, it doesn't matter because we got so much attention from the market. And honestly, I got so many phone calls and DMs and from the exchanges, NFT marketplace, NFT project, a lot. Many people didn't know about XANA. And once mooning happened, then everybody started recognizing it. What is this? What is XANA? Why so many people trading this token? And we suddenly started getting those kind of attentions. They checked our Twitters or our project, and they went oh my god, this is just serious project. People start just realizing it. So that is amazing. And even though back to the earth from the moon, it still then is on the 12% gain last week, and it was the top 3 gainer of entire Avalanche ecosystem. So that I just got some of the stats from the Avaxholic. I think this is the data analytics service from the Avalanche, and we just saw that ourselves is listed the top 3 tokens which gains last week. That is great because actually, we are listing our token in the Avalanche ecosystem, and we are also launching our XANA chain on the subnet of the Avalanche. But still, many people in the Avalanche ecosystem don't know about XANA. That's so sad. We are already some kind of flagship metaverse project in the Avax ecosystem, but nobody knows. That's sad, right? But once that moon day happened, many of the Avalanche ecosystem users, they recognize us. So that is such a fantastic thing. And we just recognize that we are almost the top trading volume project in the Trader Joe. We talked to the Trader Joe because we already listed in there, and we are talking about some kind of further collaborations as well. So yes, we are also trying very hard to get some kind of recognitions from the entire Avalanche ecosystems. You know, Avalanche has so many great users, great community, the technology is really advanced, and there is no such a top metaverse project yet. And that is the place for us. That is what we are working on. Then following that, we are already going to testnet of XANA chain on the subnet. And that is like going really great. The test process is going really smooth, and we are almost ready to go to the mainnet. So according to that, we probably start doing the public test for XANA chain somewhere in this month, hopefully. So once we make it, and we're gonna send over some kind of test Zeta token to our DAO members and so on, and you guys can start like using this test Zeta token to do all the transactions or whatever you want. And we're gonna just like monitor like how it goes, how safe it is. There's no wormhole. We're gonna try to make sure all of this first, and then once it got no problem, then we're gonna go into the mainnet. So earliest, maybe even somewhere in the end of the next month or something, we can go to the mainnet. That will increase huge utility for Zeta token because the Zeta token will be used as a gas token in that network. So that is a like huge event for XANA. We become actually an infrastructure finally. Not only just a marketplace or not only just Metaverse app, but infrastructure. And that is huge. That is really huge thing because even the Sandbox or even Decentraland, they don't have like Metaverse fully customized network. And like they are using the Ethereum, and of course the merge happened and it became so much eco-friendly, but it's still like gas price is there, heavy transaction is there, still Ethereum 2.0 is still ahead, and like there is so much space, and there's a demand for the low cost and fast speed transaction network for the Metaverse era. Because once the Metaverse era starts, then everybody need a microtransactions. They want to buy the clothes, they want to buy the avatar, they want to customize the avatar, they want to buy the land, they want to transport to somewhere else in the Metaverse. All of those need a gas, and we don't want to of course pay the Ethereum for those kind of things, right? No one wants to do that. So that is why XANA chain is needed, and every single transactions we gonna need very small amount of Zeta token. But you can imagine, let's say 100,000 people a day to start doing the transaction in the XANA metaverse. Then they're gonna spend a very small amount of Zeta token, but it's still a lot, even only by the 100,000 people. And if this become a 1 million people, what's gonna happen? If like everybody just spend $1 of the gas token, it's gonna be like $1 million, and we're gonna start burning those tokens from their circulations every day. So that's gonna increase a value of the Zeta token a lot. Alright, you can imagine. So more people start adopting XANA and more people start doing any kind of transactions, every single time Zeta token will be needed, and that's gonna be burned. That's how our ecosystem works. We can just optimize this flow. If we are using other chains, then the gas token goes to somewhere else, right? It might go to the Avalanche, it might go to the Ethereum, it might go to the Binance. But if we are focusing on XANA chain, then that's gonna circulate within the ecosystem, XANA ecosystem itself. Then it's gonna reward, it's gonna benefit all of the Zeta token holders. So that's how our ecosystem works. So that's why we are believing so much for this XANA chain ecosystem. So this is just the beginning. Well, let's see what's gonna happen for XANA in the Avalanche network. We're gonna be huge for sure. Okay, that is another stats, and I got another interesting stats just now by the XANA tweet. It says XANA Metaverse is already one of the top biggest Metaverse communities on Twitter. That is the best way to say it. Yes. And there's 3 sections: Metaverse Gaming, and a Metaverse Universe, and a Metaverse Meme, where we belong. We are not meme, of course, and we are not really a gaming, like we are more like in a universe. So the top player, I think they're missing the Sandbox or Decentraland, but like they say there is the Blocktopia, 360k, and Second Life, 330k. Then next one is XANA that has almost like 200k. So we are already one of the largest communities in the blockchain-based Metaverse project. We didn't even know. We just like realized when I see this tweet, but that's great. And that's all just because of you guys who is supporting us since we launched in this couple months ago. So yeah, we are truly appreciate it. And this is just like a less than half year, right? We start our marketing in the beginning of this year, which is January. But in the January, almost no one know about us. At the beginning of April, we first launched XANA Metaverse app. And our token, that is just 5 months ago. We are just like 5 months old since its launch. And if we talk about Zeta token, it just listed in the end of July. So we are only like less than 2 months old. So this is very impressive result according to this short period of time. This is very impressive progressions and growth. So I'm so proud of our community, and I'm truly thankful for all of you guys. Yeah, thank you so much. XANA Zenish's market cap reached to almost 2,500 Ethereum. I think around $4 million. Yeah, that's great. It's still super small. It's like 1,000 times smaller than Bored Ape Club, but that's how big space to grow we have. But the great thing is our XANA Genesis owners increased to 3,100. Oh my god. When we launched XANA Genesis, that was only somewhere around like less than 2,000 owners, right? And in this 1 to 2 months, it increased more than 1,000 owners. It went diversified. So many new users actually who didn't own or didn't know about XANA Genesis start owning XANA Genesis in this 2 months. That is another stats. So first half, I talk about XETA token staking cycle 2. I talk about the XANA Builder update. I talk about NFTDUEL update, and I talk about XANA Genesis update, and I talk about the XANA land sale, and I talk about some stats. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for always staying with us and supporting. I really love you guys, and we will glow together, and we have a huge future together. So let's keep going on. Let's make it together. Thank you so much, and have a good night.